y'all. Everybody come in. Wake up, wake up, wake up. All my late nighters at. Where my late nighters at? Yeah. Shout out to all my late nighters. Early morning. All my workers. Yeah. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Happy birthday to you. Now y'all know I'm gonna get started. Okay, I didn't know I was gonna go live, but I'm gonna get started. Okay, what my late nighter said. Gotta start coming back on that night. Y'all. Everything I say is allegedly. And when you get a chance, when you wake up in the morning, go and check this live out. Go check this live out. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't got your membership, get it, baby. What you waiting on? Y'all, it's getting hot in here. Yes, sir. Now, y'all, I snuck on tonight. Because I want to go over something that we could have missed. Okay? I want to go over something. So I want to talk about it, okay? It was shout out to all my TikTokers, subscribers, and my workers. Because I got some workers, honey. They at work now. But look, y'all, everything I say is allegedly, and this is to educate you and me. Commenting and criticism, okay? What I want to do on this particular live right here, and I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna take my time. I want to talk about two things that is important to me. I'm looking at this case, y'all. There's some weird stuff going on right now. I told y'all that. I told y'all some weird stuff gonna start happening. I want y'all to start believing me, okay? All right. Okay. Thank you. Now look, y'all. Y'all been seeing me coming up with some videos, right? I'm taking y'all to a point to y'all. They are the videos. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm saying this. These videos are not in order. I'm putting these videos in order for y'all. Y'all, see, y'all got to listen to what Shannon says. Some of the things that Shannon says, she holding back from saying. Okay? She holding back. It's some things that Shannon don't understand. Okay? I know y'all mad at her because of what she did and what she doing and how she still protecting the man, right? But she trying to, she want to be, that's like her son to her, you know what I mean? But so I want to get into two things. I want to get into those clothes. The clothes, y'all, These are those clothes, the same clothes she was wearing on January the 9th. Let me change from saying these and put those. Are those the same clothes she was wearing on January the 9th? Now I want y'all to take a deep breath, go get you some popcorn and something or something to chill. Because what y'all doing is y'all going too fast. Y'all moving too fast. Y'all have overlooked this case. Now look, check this out. Check this out. Y'all overlooking things. Look, you see that jacket she got on right now? What did grandmama tell y'all about that jacket right there? What did the grandmother tell y'all about that jacket right there? She told y'all in the court. I'm not going to tell y'all. Because y'all don't see any videos over and over and over and over again. Now it's time to see, has everyone been paying attention? Y'all got to pay attention to the case and start trying to jump forward again answers. Because this is not this kind of case. Okay? Now, Grandma told y'all something about this jacket, this black hoodie that Naziah is wearing. Because this is what this segment's going to be about tonight, is that hoodie. And then it also going to be about the hoodie that was in the Woody. The hoodie that was in the Woody. It was in the Woody, all balled up, all dirty. All balled up and all dirty in the Woody. But what I want y'all to remember, what did the grandma say about Naziah jacket? Hey, baby. What did she say? I'm asking y'all. This is serious. This is serious. This is serious. It's nothing to play with. I'm not playing with this case. I'm serious about this case. And y'all need to be serious too. She told y'all something about this case. They let me know that y'all not paying attention. I'm not going to tell you what she said. She told y'all about this jacket right here. She told y'all when she bought the jacket. She and Shannon giving y'all information without giving y'all information. Okay? She and Shannon. I know y'all don't like Shannon, but she giving y'all information without giving y'all information. But that's what we're going to get into tonight. We're about to get up into it right now. Y'all go ahead on. Smash that like button. Because I want to hear what y'all got to say about this. Okay. Okay. But she said something about that jacket. And it was a reason why they asked her about the jacket. It was a reason why they asked her about that jacket. It was a reason. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to go through my live because I want y'all to pay attention, okay? I want y'all to pay attention. When I put something out there, pay attention to it, okay? So we're going to go over that. Okay. We're going to go over this. And y'all got to remember what they said about that jacket. Y'all got to remember what they said about this dirty jacket. Two things that y'all got to remember in this case is that y'all got to remember is what's going on, what time is going on, and where it's going on in. If Naziah, if they found this in the wood, if they found Naziah jacket in the woods, if they found Naziah jacket in the woods, and they found that pink outfit in the woods, how y'all know who put them holes in that jacket? I'm asking y'all some important questions. How do y'all know did anybody out there put them holes in that jacket? Because everybody was in the woods that day, right? You don't hear everything about them shoes rolled up out of the pink little outfit. You don't hear everything. Now we got to get into the jacket. Because first of all, Naziah had on a turtleneck shirt. Naziah had on blue jeans. All the way up to what time, y'all? What time? What time? What time did she have this outfit on? When did they take the outfit off? It's so many questions in this you know what it seemed. I'm gonna tell y'all what it seemed like. And I'm not raising my voice at y'all. You know what making me so upset in this case right now is they just trying to find out that that man murdered somebody. That for the text message and what he said to her. But they want y'all to want us to figure out the murder case, okay? And to be honest with you, I don't have a murder case. I don't have a murder case on Jarvis. But Jarvis is the last person who saw her, though. Okay. When did they find this jacket? They said they didn't start the investigation to February to what? When they start the investigation. How long that's been in the woods? How long? See, y'all, what make me so sick about this case is they ain't giving us no time. No timing. Timing is very important in every case that you cover. Time is very important. Without that time, I don't have a case. I don't have a case if I don't have a time. I need time. And they throw me off with this case because the time, I don't have no really good time. Only time I got a time when they gave me the T-Mobile phone. And y'all got to remember, Jarvis can trick them. Jarvis can say he wasn't driving that truck. Somebody else was driving that truck. See, you don't know what car. See, Jarvis did some tricky ass. And he not gonna make me cuss. Jarvis not gonna make me cuss. But Jarvis did some tricky stuff in this case to throw y'all off. See, first of all, he told King he wasn't gonna get rid of Naziah. He asked me, was he gonna take him home? I got to talk to y'all because I'm up here. I'm on here late and I'm talking to y'all. See, he told because I got to get to the jackets. He said King got frustrated because the child was with them. After they ran out of gas. He said, man, you gonna take her home? He said, no, they ain't taking no. Why they scared of King? Not King. Why are they afraid of Jarvis? Now I know Jarvis' brother is gangster. Y'all hear me? Not the one who died back in 2016. See what? And another thing y'all gotta ask y'all, which one of y'all said that's his brother on that phone? And people getting the brothers mixed up. Jarvis got 3 other brothers. On my last video, I showed y'all his brother. I can't pronounce his name, but I found he looked like Jarvis. He looked like Jarvis. Now y'all, mm, 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 mm. One of his brother gangsters. And what I mean by gangster, he don't play. He don't play. Okay? Now, I ain't going with this jacket game. I'm not going with this jacket. Because she said one thing about the jacket. Then she said another thing about the jacket. As if Jarvis was wearing the jacket. She speak the color of the color that they wear on the job is black. Okay. And y'all got to remember what we dealing right here is the weather. It is cold. And how we know it was cold? It's cold because Naziah had on that coat for a long time with her jacket. That's how cold it is outside. And I've been asking for the beginning of this case, where's that baby coat? Who stole that baby coat? Somebody stole that coat. Unless she was buried with the coat. Hey, baby. So what we're going to do, we're going to walk through this. I'm going to start the video and I'm going to stop it. Because what they later going to do is mess with y'all mind. That's what they doing, messing with your mind. Because you know why? Because they really don't know. See, first of all, the jacket been out there. She was missing on the January the 9th. Everybody been in the woods with the jacket. They didn't start the case till about the 12th February. Then, only reason why they got answered because people were calling them. They ain't do no investigation. They ain't know nothing. Because you got the older people that retired know this case. So what is that telling y'all about this case? It's been covered by somebody else. So y'all gonna get in the cup. I can tell the way the prosecutors talk. The prosecutors talk like they've been there no more than about 3 or 4 years. They may be longer than that, but I'm saying they act inexperienced to me. But you know who act experienced to me in this case? The defense, the defendants, the defense. The defense team talk more stronger and powerful than these two right here working together. How you got them? They don't even know what they're talking about. Okay, let's go to the jacket. Listen to what she said.
The front of the black hoodie is worn. I want to go forward to slide 2.
You heard what she said. She said the front of the jacket is worn. Let's listen to the testing of the jacket. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all see the hoodie? Do y'all see this hoodie? First of all, is that Nasiah hoodie? If that's Nasiah hoodie, somebody went out there and put holes all in them hoodies. That don't even make sense. This hoodie don't even make sense for no case. The way the hoodie is described to us just look like whoever found that hoodie in the woods just cut it up. I'm gonna give them something to work with. Now listen, y'all. She's gonna describe the exterior of the hoodie and how it's different. The difference in it. But you got to remember, everybody been in the woods around this hoodie and the shoes and the little outfit. Okay.
I was trying to get accurate angles. That's why so many pictures. But and is this again just standard overview before any testing has been done? Yes. And we go slightly. And what are we looking at here? This is the interior portion that would be in contact, like if you pull the hood over your head, it would be.
Y'all see that? That don't even make no sense. This don't make no sense to me. Not for no 13-year-old girl, not before 9. You ain't got to do all that to no 13-year-old girl, 4'9". I'm 5'3". Y'all don't see what kind of knife is, what is this? Look at the knife thing right here, y'all. And then you got it like that. Then you got it like that. Come on now.
So you're looking at the inside of the hood that would touch the person's head. Yes. And slide 9. What in this hood are we looking at here? Has any testing been done? This is after testing. This is back to the front of the hoodie, plus obviously the sleeves. This is after ALS screening, which is alternate light source, which is used for screening for body fluids such as semen and saliva. I ALS the hoodie, and I marked those areas that had fluorescence to them with a silver Sharpie, so I can further test after done screening. And IR, which is the infrared, is similar to. It's also an alternate light source, but it's more so.
First of all, she educating y'all. She's telling y'all. She know her. She's knowledgeable of what she's talking about. But those words that she's saying, she ain't explaining nothing to the judge. She ain't explaining nothing to the. Everybody don't deal with blood. Everybody don't deal with forensics. Everybody don't deal with the science. She making herself look good right now.
On dark items where the dark.
She said, "I'm gonna back it up a little bit." What she just said. Come on, lady. If you got to tell me how much blood. I know you ain't talking about just no little spot of blood. That's how they did Kohlberger. I still don't say Kohlberger unalive them people. I really don't. I think that's a setup.
After done screening, and IR, which is the infrared, is similar to. It's also an alternate light source, but it's more so for blood on dark items. The dark.
She said so. She said blood on dark items. Hey, Jason. I thought about you earlier. but we here to find Nazaget. Okay, for they mentioned dark blood, blood on dark items. What's she talking about? What is she talking about on dark fabric? One thing I can say, blood ain't gonna go nowhere. That rain can't wash them blood, no blood off that jacket. If that jacket was it? This didn't happen out there to me. This didn't happen out there. And then if you gonna get rid of something, if you don't did something, you ain't gonna take it out there in no wood and just lay it down out there like that.
Brick would drop would become lighter, and if there's blood or possible blood present, it would appear darker. That anything that I saw, I marked with a
Hold on, let me see what she said. Let me see. Say that again. Say that again right there. Let me see.
influence such as semen and saliva. I ALS the hoodie, and I marked those areas that had a fluorescence to them with a silver sharpie, so I could further test after done screening. And IR, which is an infrared, is similar to. It's also an alternate light source, but it's more so for blood on dark items where the dark fabric would become lighter, and if there's blood or possible blood present, it would appear darker. That anything that I saw, I marked with a yellow paint pen with IR next to it, so I can distinguish between the ALS samples, the ALS areas that I saw, the IR areas that I saw.
Okay, and you see a lot of markings on the front of this hoodie. Are you able to tell us, and I know you said color, but what portion of this is the IR versus the ALS? Maybe you step down a little bit.
So the ones that I observed with IR, I actually wrote IR next to them. I don't know if that's visible on there.
Right there.
Given how small the picture is, but other photos, I took certain areas, yeah.
Yeah, we can just go to the next.
Right there.
And so, for example, that on the front, as we're looking at it,
Correct. Right there, dropped out under IR, so I put IR next to it, so I'll know what to follow up and how to follow up.
So what y'all trying to say? He stabbed her in the chest. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So you think y'all saying that the jacket been there since January the 9th, and we know somebody on plot that out there. We know somebody on threw them clothes out there. But why would a person stab someone and then go throw the clothes out there where they can get caught? Come on, y'all. Y'all know better than that. You know, gonna wear ain't nobody gonna do that. Why would they take Nazaria clothes a couple miles and at that and throw it out like that and get in trouble? And you know your blood on something. Put two and two together, y'all.
not IR to indicate blood, correct? It's not a test for blood, but
It's a screening tool used to locate dark stains that may be possible blood. Oh,
and if we could go to slide 20. And this is a closer view. Is this after you've done any other testing other than the lights?
yes.
Okay. What testing was done at this point based on this?
This is after the pheno testing was done. This particular picture is reflecting a phenopositive area. was also screened with IR, as you can see right over the swabs there. It says IR, and that's what led me to follow up with Pheno, was because I saw it under IR, and it was Pheno positive.
And where is this imperial state on that?
So this would be, if I was wearing it, it would be in this area, the upper shoulder, bicep area. Yes.
For the record,
You let her tell you, don't you tell her. Let her tell you, prosecutor. She said it was up by, you said the upper shoulder. She trying to tell you that where it located at.
If I was wearing it, it would be in this area, the upper shoulder, bicep area. Yes.
for the record,
She said that shoulder, the bicep area, is up to where her muscles, where her So she is, in other words, was she fighting? I don't know about this.
you said shoulder. Are you saying that this picture is taken from the right shoulder area of the hoodie?
Correct. Like, I had to move the sleeve a little bit to get it in the picture with the ruler and the swabs, and it's like this area here. I call it the shoulder area.
We're going to look at slide 21. And again, can you tell us what we're looking at here? Let me ask you a couple follow-up questions.
So this is another phenopositive stain. This one is located on the rear of the sweatshirt, on the bottom right exterior of the sweatshirt.
And you had, in the last photo that we looked at, it said stain 20, and then this one says stain 28 in the text area of the slide. What is it? How did those stain numbers get assigned?
That is for my purposes, so I can keep track of how many stains I tested and what stains I tested. I know if I give it a
You just wrote all on the thing, then.
I just go, it's a tracking system for me, so I won't double test the stain. And because we report out the number of stains tested in our system, so that's for me to keep track of how many stains I tested.
If you know how many stains were identified on the plaque.
I can't recall offhand.
I thought you said you wrote it down.
Slide 22.
No.
And what are we looking at here for this photo?
Those are the cartridges used in the hemotrace test. As you can see, you read them per line. The first two only have the one line, that's the control line, which, because there's no visible line in the testing area, it is a negative result. And the third through fifth cartridge have dub lines, so those are considered positive.
Hold up. Slow down, lady, because y'all trying to throw me out. You need to tell us what number you talk about. 8, 19, 20. Hold up, y'all. Let me go back right here. Hold up. Let me go back right here.
I'm going to slide 22. And what are we looking at here for this photo?
Those are the cartridges used in the hemotrace test. As you can see, you read them per line. The first two only have one line, and that's the control line, which, because there's no visible line in the testing area, it is a negative result, and those are considered.
So these two got positive.
Stain numbers.
Hold on. 28 and 38 got positive stains. So you are using those blood stains? So these three, I don't see that. There you go, right there. Okay. Okay, there you go. Right, that's it. So these last three got stains.
Correct.
And that's saying 28, sorry, 20, 28, and 38 that were positive on
Right.
the trace test.
Yes.
Going to slide 23. And what are we looking at here in the photo? And at what point in your testing was this photo taken?
This was after pheno testing and the AP testing, which was the semen testing. And I put the key there because these are for the results that I wrote on the sweatshirt. So my tech reviewer and whoever's reviewing the photo would know what those meant when they saw them on the sweatshirt.
And you would agree with me that the majority of this sweatshirt is covered in your markings, correct?
Yes.
And going to slide 32 now.
I'm ready. I'm ready to hear what. I had to go to the. Hold on, y'all.
Looking at here in this photo, the 32nd slide.
This is the exterior of the hood towards the back of the hood. If you were wearing it, it would be like the back right of the hood.
And what testing is indicated on the back of it?
This was viewed with IR, and it was screened with IR first, and then I followed up with pheno testing in this instance.
And what was the result of your pheno testing on this area of the sweater?
So stain 37, which is at where the tip of the ruler is at the bottom, that was a very weak positive for pheno, and 36, which is upper towards my typing there, that was also a pheno weak positive.
And did you do any further testing with this section of the hood as a weak positive?
I don't recall offhand.
Mm-mm.
Now, you had mentioned earlier that you sent use logs, or went back and took use logs to send forward for DNA analysis, correct?
Correct.
Do you remember what stain logs numbers you sent forward for that analysis?
On this one, it was stain 20, which was the shoulder stain, and stain 28, which was the one in the rear of the switcher.
And what will is there both of those stains, 20 and 28 that you sent forward for pheno positive and phenotype positive, correct?
Correct.
There was a third one, I think it was 38, that was also phenotype positive and pheno positive.
Yes.
What's the reason you only sent two of those three forward?
I sent one from a representative area, which was the one from here and the one in the back. The other one, is available to be tested in the future if necessary, but I selected two of the stronger phenopositive stains, and they were human trace positive stains. I sent those two because they were from two different areas on the sweatshirt.
Okay. And yeah, for the record, the witness indicated towards her right shoulder, and the other area was from the back right side.
Yeah, I think hold on for a minute. I think I'm gonna have to look for the full. Hold on, y'all. I might have to look for the full video. Hold on, 1 second. They about to end this video. Hold on for a second, cause I got to finish hearing this. So yeah, they about to cut this. I'm gonna get the real video. Hold on for a second. I want to see something. Hold on, y'all. Not that. Hold on, yeah. I'm trying to find y'all the full cause we got to see the full video. Hold on, not this. Not this. Let's see what I do. Hold on, yeah. I about to have. Yeah. Hold on. Is this the real? No. No. That ain't it. No, that ain't the one. This not the one I want to look at. This not the one. This is not the video I want us to see. No, 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 no. Hold on, y'all. Make sure y'all. Let me see. Oh man, my God, hold on. Oh shoot, I don't hit the done thing. Oh, okay. I thought y'all couldn't see it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I thought y'all couldn't see it. I about to have a fit. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find the right one. Hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on 1 second. Here we go. Let me see. Yeah. They keep on showing me that one. I don't want that. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Let me this one right here. Let me go right here. Let me go right here. Cause all of them supposed to be right here. So I don't want to see King and here. I think she was up in here, if I'm not mistaken. Nah, that's her. I don't want to see her no more tonight. No, I don't want to see her. Okay. No, that ain't the one. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why I can't. It's so hard for me to find what I'm looking for right here. Let me go to her testimony. Let's see. Let's see. I think she was. Hold on, yeah. Supposed to be organized, man. You weren't organized this time now. That ain't good. That's not is not making no sense to me. I think she came after the mother. I'm not sure. Did she come with the mother after the mother before the mother? Yeah, Shannon. Let me see. My ticket. Cause I ain't got my jacket up on. Now let me check in here. Did she come after her? Because I got the part in who blood is she got? They go to DNA. Hold on, the DNA evidence. But this the news portion, because that's gonna be important. It's something about that hoodie. It's something about that hoodie ain't right for me. And then y'all gonna wait till 12th? Man, anybody could have went out there and messed with that jacket. I think she came. No, that's someone else. That's process. That's process. That's forensics. Let me do it like this. Let me put Travis but forensic report. Let me see what it'll give me the right one now. God dog it. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. See, one thing about these videos, they ain't in order. No, that ain't it. That's the closing. But cause see the closing is telling y'all about that jacket too. See, that's why I can't understand why that's why I want to play it. I want to play it. Because the closing is telling you about the jacket too. I don't think they got no evidence. Keep on stopping right there, but and y'all, to be honest with you, he's a serious RO. That's what he is, and they ain't calling him that for some reason.
Where Jarvis Bucks, the man charged with
I'm gonna keep going. I don't think she know what she talking about. Job, if you don't take that mask out your mouth and talk, if you ain't did nothing, you better open your mouth and talk. Bumper Don attorney. Better pull that mess out your mouth. That mouth, we know how your mouth look. Just take that mess down. When you want to go to jail, or you trying to say don't you know something? Yeah, God, I can't even find. I don't want to see King no more. King lying too. I can't even find. I can't even find. Ain't this a mess? I tell you what I do. Instead of leave y'all hanging like this, she's gonna tell y'all. That lady right there telling y'all how she got everything. She telling y'all they what the from I'm seeing all of it. Let's see. All right, let me just take. I don't want to hear the message. Let's see something there. Go right here. I can't even find what I'm looking for. Ain't that some bull mess? That ain't what I'm looking for either. Golly. Fooling with Jason and can't find it. Let's see. And I don't know what they call him. Jarvis a monster for hell. He gonna always. He know what he is. He enjoy every word she's saying right here. Let me see this. She come after this girl right here. Let me see this. Forensic doubt. That ain't it. That's progress. Whoever named progress, that's their video. Process. I mean, I said progress. Process. Oh, I don't want to see that right there. Yes, I do. Wait a minute. Let me see. She acting weird too. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna do the closing argument now. I'm gonna do the closing. I just can't believe this. I can't believe this. I mean, ain't nobody acting like. See, this is the forensic, but that's on process video. I don't want that. I want the whole video. Hold on, yeah. Okay. I can't find it. It's okay. Let me put on the closing argument. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all, I'm sorry about that. I supposed to be well organized in it and I don't have what I supposed to have. That really ticking me out. See, I think that something happened out this way where she was. With this girl, I hear where they took that car. See, what made me think that something happened out here, y'all? When I find that DNA, I'm gonna do that DNA when I get a chance. But this woman right here, she might not know what happened. Reason King throwing me off. Cause he asked him what he gonna do with Nazaika. He getting frustrated. Cause they ran out of gas. He getting distracted. That's what he said. Distraction. What is she doing to distract King? King paying more attention to Nazaria than Jarvis is. Then when the lady said her mom, I guess that's her mom, she told him that she told King that she'll get her car towed to her house. And King said, no, that's okay. No, that's okay. We'll do it. So King drove his truck or car, wherever that 300 is, and then he let them drive the Jaguar. Why did King do that? Why he want to do that? What kind of money did she save for him to do that? Why did King do that, y'all? See, some ain't right in this thing right here. And then he let Jarvis drive the Jaguar with Nazaria in the front. Why you letting Jarvis them drive your mother-in-law car? They be doing some weird stuff. So I think it's something happened on the going this way or coming from this way. Well, she says she saw them when. Let me see what she said. She said she saw them when she didn't know who drove the second time. See, she threw them. Boy, these folks full of mess. They know what they doing. Let me see. Can I find it while we listen to this? Y'all, I'm see. Can I find it while we listen to this? I ain't gonna leave y'all hanging like that. I'm gonna be looking for it right here.
And is that how you met, Mr. Ray? Yeah. Your sister? Yes. Okay. And in what context is your relationship with Mr. Ray? How did you know? My mother's car. What kind of car is your mother? A red Jaguar. And what's your mom's name? Jacqueline Campbell. And going back to January of 2024, where were you living at the time? Not your specific address, just city. It's land. And who else lived with you? My mom and my son. Okay. And would Mr. Wright ever come out to Ypsilanti to fix your mom's car? Yes. How often did he do that? Like a couple of times, at least 2 times. And was that around January? That was the last time. In January. Yes. And when he would go out.
And see, y'all got to realize during that January the 9th, why all of a sudden they fixing a car out that way? Why all of a sudden they out that area? Why go get that car from the beginning? What's up with that area right there? I cannot say that word for nothing in the world, y'all. Something about out there where they went. Something out that way. Whatever the satanic, whatever that street, whatever that area name, where her people stay. Cause King gonna make sure that they go out there again. And Jarvis, oh well, okay, yeah, we'll go. I don't mind, we can go.
This last time, we didn't. Last 2 times.
She full of mess too.
And the person that you brought with you, you see that person in the corner, right? And what's really gonna run into the wall?
Well, I can only see the top of his head right now.
Or you don't have to say it's not person. Together, or as far as you see the person that Mr. Wright brought with him, and you point to that light.
The green.
She playing dumb.
Correct. And you said Mr. Butts came out how many times before now?
At least last January.
Okay. Time before that, was anyone else with you?
No.
And what were they doing the time before January 9th?
Working on the car. I can't remember. It was a couple of things they had to fix on it. And they found it in the driveway. And
Sorry.
I was gonna say the last time we got the car towed to the shop and they drove it back up.
And so in between the most recent time before January 9th and January, correct me if I'm wrong, this is all January.
Correct.
And then on January 9th, did you see that red Jaguar again?
Yeah.
Okay. Who brought that Jaguar out to you?
Cordell and Johnny.
Okay. And was anyone else with Cordell?
Yes.
Who was that person?
Exactly.
And I want to clarify, at the time on the 9th, when Cordell Jarvis decided, did you know that that was decided?
No.
Do you know that now?
I do know now.
Okay. And is that based on the information you were seeing and things like that?
Well, it was based on when the detective.
So it wasn't unusual to you that he brought a child with him. It wasn't. You're a woman, so it wasn't unusual. I know you ain't trying to get in their business and stuff. And I know you asked them who that was, but I mean that's a girl. I know you had some more questions than that. Come on now, don't try to get in there and try to act innocent. Something about you too.
House to question us. That's when I found out who she was.
But at the time on the 9th, you didn't know? Is that no?
No, yes, I know. I didn't know.
Now, let's talk about when they came out on the 9th, January 2024. What was that interaction? How long did it last? What did it take them through start to finish that their visit and delivering the car?
So they came, they delivered the car. They were talking to my mom about what was wrong, gave her the invoice. It was just like a regular day. They came in, they sat on the couch for a few minutes. Messiah was sitting in the chair by the TV. Spoke very brief. Asked if she wanted something to drink. She didn't. My 6-year-old son ran up to her, just very mellow. We sat there, we talked about the car and stuff. We talked about my nephew. Cordell was trying to wait till my nephew got out of school, but because he was on tether, they had to leave. So they didn't stay long enough for my nephew.
Okay, so they couldn't. They was in the rush, huh? Okay, they had to leave. Okay.
Your nephew would be Cordell's son.
Cordell's son, correct.
Did you talk to Mr. Butts about Keziah? Did he introduce her or anything like that?
We just asked, hey, everybody spoke, said this is his niece, and that was pretty much the basis of it. I cannot remember if he said her name or not, but he did introduce her.
And so, just to be clear, not
Why you looking like that? Mm-hmm.
When they left, whose car were they leaving in?
So y'all remember I asked y'all a question. I said, so what about the cougar mamas? So I think of the older woman in this too. They helping out with this too. I don't know why a older woman came to my mind in this thing right here. Old school woman, older woman in this, playing a role in this, like her age or older. That's why I said in the cougar mamas in this, older women.
And all three of them were in the same car?
Yes.
And you say that they were delivering the Jaguar to your mom or to your
Yes.
Did you see them pull up? Do you know what the driving and seating arrangements were?
I do not.
I haven't heard this.
God, I can't find, but I'm still looking, y'all.
Good. So, you technically not related to Porto, right?
Correct.
That's, yes. Okay. Sorry.
The father.
Yeah. Okay. How would you say you relate to Porto?
It's like no issues.
You got along with mom? Okay.
Yes.
And you know Porto worked as a mechanic?
Correct.
Okay. And how long has he worked on your vehicle? Just something new, or has he worked on your vehicle?
I think I changed the oil on one of my cars a couple years back, but not that frequently.
And Patty, you know Patty shop? Have you worked out?
Yes.
Okay. Have you been to the shop?
Yes.
Okay. And
Look, y'all. She been in that shop before. See, they can't tell me they don't know them chilling, cause them children be up there all the time, running around and cleaning up and stuff. Come on now, don't try to act like Miss Innocent.
that there was a time prior to January 9th that you came up and worked on the car, correct?
Correct.
And you said that my client was with him that time.
Correct.
Do you recall when that was?
It had to be in the summer. I cannot recall the exact date.
But it was summer of 2023.
Yes.
Okay. And that was the first time you had seen Dirk Foot.
Yes.
Did you say anything to him that day?
Yes.
The first time?
Yes. We talked about being a member of Zeta, and he had a cousin or somebody that was with a Zeta.
I wonder why he talking to you about Zeta. He don't know nothing about what he know about Zeta, Beta. Wait, what make him say something to you about Zeta? You must have I don't know nothing about no Zeta. Why he asked you that? That's college stuff.
O'Reilly's to get some parts or something for the car. Scott got something to eat, came back, but it was very.
Also, y'all got something to eat. So y'all fed Naziah, huh? Y'all got something to eat. So what y'all feed Naziah? Some potato chips. What she eat? Up there asking. Y'all ate fast.
So that summer of 2023, you had a year conversation, correct?
Correct.
And it lasted for a period of time, right?
Correct.
So on January 9th, when you saw him, you knew who he was.
Correct.
You guys recognized him because you guys spent time with him, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So you had the car, and you knew that you
Oh, I found it, y'all.
Had to be before 3:30 p.m. Oh, no, no. It had to be before 5:30 because it's got to work at 5:30. So, yeah, so
But you're not sure of that.
I'm not sure of the exact time.
Was it light or dark outside?
It was still like out.
And they came up, and pulled the Jaguar in the driveway.
Correct.
Right. And were those cars behind?
I believe so.
Okay. When they pulled up, did you see them exit the vehicle?
No,
Okay. So you don't know who was driving.
I don't.
Okay. So at that point, they came into the house, correct?
Correct.
And did y'all walk in together? Or
Yes.
okay. So Cordell came in, followed by Jarvis, correct?
I can't tell you the exact. I don't know. I don't know because I am walking first or Jarvis walking first.
Okay. And this young lady, and to be fair, you didn't know who she was.
Not at all.
You recall what she was wearing, what she think.
Okay, y'all. I found what I was looking for. Hold on, y'all. I found it. Let me see. Let me go out here. I think I'm under. Hold on for a minute. I found it. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I think I'm under. It's over here. I think it's 4, 6. Let me see. I think it's this one. So we was in the right place. Hold on, y'all. 4, 6. Yeah, I think it's the right one. Let me see. Come on, thing. Out. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Not. Hold on. Or it says. Hold on. 4, 6. It said 4, 6. Well, take me down. Let me see this one. He walking in like an old man. Ain't hear no 2 cents. No, that ain't. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I just put it up on my phone right here, man. I got to show it to y'all. Hold on, y'all. Maybe she can't after this later. Hold on, y'all. I can find it. I just found it on my phone and I can't find it on here. What's the problem? Will I be? Let's see something. This it. Hold on. This is the one they showing me on my phone. This it. Hold on. Let me move it right here. This it. This it right here. It is, y'all. I told y'all I was gonna find it for y'all. I told y'all I was gonna find it for y'all. Her. I want to skip it to right here. This is what I want y'all to see. I'm sorry, y'all. It took me that long, but I did find it though. This is very important for us. Well, thank you for being patient.
And in terms of those two items, the pink bodysuit and the black hoodie, did you take photos of your testing as it proceeded?
Yes.
And did you provide those to the OIC of this case as well as the prosecutor's office?
They were provided, not by me.
Okay. And referencing the pink bodysuit specifically, the photos you took those fairly accurately depict what you were doing and what you saw as your testing proceeded.
Yes, I take pictures as I receive the item fresh out of the package.
Hey, Karen.
To get a full picture of the item, and I take photos after I mark it up with like my testing results and at the end.
And that's all put into a PowerPoint, correct?
Correct.
Y'all gonna have to on y'all end. Y'all gonna have to with my video. Y'all gonna have to tap on y'all end or either put AirPod in, whatever, either something. But I don't know why it be low like that on my end. I promise you, it's up loud as it can get. I don't understand that either. Yeah, it's up, Karen. I don't know why it be low like that. It's up to 100.
At this time, move to admit.
But I can hear it.
64, the PowerPoint to the pink bodysuit. And permission to publish.
Seems like they turned it up.
And just on the first slide, your first photo, is this just a cover sheet for the item that you did?
Yes.
Going to. Looking good.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
At here in this on this
Pictures of the front, back of the exterior, if it's a clothing item, front, back of the exterior, and in this case, front, back of the interior, which is on a further slide. But this here at the top left picture is the front exterior as if it was worn. So that would be if you were looking at
Okay.
wearing it, that would be the front.
Okay, y'all. This is reaction. Look at this jumper, y'all. Take a look at that jumper and reflect on what she said about the hoodie. The hoodie and the jumper. This don't make no sense to me because why is her clothes off just to put pills in her mouth? Why is her clothes on the ground? Why she ain't got no clothes on? Why is that stuff that we gonna get to it? Because it still ain't making no sense to me.
And the bottom right picture is a close-up of the top half.
and
torso of the garment.
And you had some words included on the top right, indicating that there was negative testing on this portion of it.
Yes, that was the key to, so when the viewers, such as yourself, would look at this photo and see the pH-N, that's our way of saying this was a negative stain and keeping track of the stains that I did test. So the pH-N means phenoneg.
Okay. And can we go to the slide? Sorry, hold that. And I want to focus on the bottom right photo here. What are we looking at in the bottom right of the 19th slide?
The bottom right photo is where the positive phenol stain was located. This would be the interior back portion of the item. So like inside here, I don't know if you can see, but like it'll be interior inside I flipped it inside out to test those stains.
So what we're looking at here at the bottom right, that's inside out, so that's why you can see what would be tagged.
Tag, correct, yes.
And now,
Now, y'all,
this says,
when she said pheno stain, not mean blood, okay? Because we getting y'all a lot of confused with pheno mixed up with blood. No, this is dye that y'all looking at, okay? This is dye to highlight whatever she's trying to pull off that pink outfit. I'm just, educating myself and y'all. So don't think that you're looking at blood. You're looking at a dye that she using to put on, to pick up what she's trying to find.
pH-POS, is that stand for positive?
Positive, yes.
And so that area on the inside of if it was inside out, that area tested positive. Correct. Possible presence of blood. Correct. Okay. And did you do the same sort of
Now she's saying something different right here. She said something different right here about it. Right in here. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on. I think I was right here. Hold on. Right here.
The front back of the exterior, if it's a clothing item, front back of the exterior, and in this case, front back of the interior, which is on a further slide. But this here at the top left picture is the front exterior as if it was worn. So that would be, if you were looking at the person wearing it, that would be the front. And the bottom right picture is a close-up of the top half.
And if we go to the slide. And we're looking at the 10th slide, starting with the top left. Can you tell us what we're looking at there and what is listed underneath that top left one?
The top left is the front exterior again, as if worn, and this was after testing, after phenol testing. And the one on the bottom right is a closer look at the top portion, I guess from like shoulder to torso of the garment.
And you had some words included on the top right, indicating that there was negative testing on this portion of it.
Yes, that was a key to, so when the viewers, such as yourself, would look at this photo and see the pH-N, that's our way of saying this was a negative stain and keeping track of the stains that I did test. So the pH-N means phenoneg.
Okay. And we go to the slide. Sorry about that. And I want to focus on the bottom right photo here. What are we looking at in the bottom right of the 19th slide?
The bottom right photo is where the positive phenol stain was located. This would be the interior back portion of
Now, and this says on here pH-POS. Is that stand for positive?
Positive, yes.
And so that area of the inside of the, if it was inside,
She got a positive result. And what that means.
tested positive, current possible presence of blood. Correct. Okay. And did you do the same sort of PowerPoint for the black hoodie?
They found blood. They found blood right there. Y'all listen for a minute, y'all. Because this is a reaction channel. We're not sitting here just watching video, but she blood. Who blood? His blood or her blood? Who blood is that? So they saying that they found a little blood in phenopacity in here and in the hoodie. But who is it? Who DNA is that?
Those pictures that you were they put into a PowerPoint similar to this one?
Yes.
Somebody
Those
tissue.
pictures in the PowerPoint fairly accurately depict your observation as the testing move forward of the black hoodie.
Yes.
Move to admit people's proposed. People's proposed 44, so we got a little mixed up with the numbers.
Okay.
And permission to publish. And looking at the first slide of 44 that's on the screen, can you tell us this is just the same cover page? Correct. And going to the second slide here, what are we looking at here in this photo?
This will be the front of the black hoodie if worn.
And this is before.
Okay. So on the pink outfit, y'all. Okay, so on the pink outfit, they found just a little dot of the positive. I don't understand that. They just found a little positive and a little negative, and one little positive on that side. Should be blood everywhere. Wow, I must say, help me, Jesus. It's in Nizaya DNA, y'all. Let me see something right quick. See what the lady talking about.
On the bottom right is a closer look at the top portion, I guess from like shoulder to torso of the garment.
And you have some words included on the top right indicating that there was negative testing on this.
Okay, if it top right, if it negative, how is it gonna be negative? And y'all had cuts and everything in that sweater, in that hoodie. Is they talking about their right or my right? If it how gonna be negative if it was they ain't okay. All right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Gotta watch these folks. Hold on for a second, y'all. front. And then you got the right. This is the front. Got a tag in the back. The top is the front. And the right is the top portion from the exterior. Okay. On the outside. Okay. Okay. We got that. We got that.
Further slide, but this here at the top left picture is the front exterior as if it was worn. So that would be if you were looking at the person wearing it, that would be the front.
Okay.
And the bottom right picture is a close up of the top half.
Okay.
And we can go to the slide. And we're looking at the 10th slide, starting with the top left. Can you tell us what we're looking at there? What is listed underneath the top left?
The top left is the front exterior again, as if worn, and this was after testing, after phenol testing. And the one on the bottom right is a closer look at the top portion, I guess from like shoulder to torso of the garment.
And you have some words included on the top right, indicating that there was negative testing on this portion of it.
Yes, that was a key to, so when the viewers such as yourself would look at this photo and see the pH-N.
So it's negative. How? How did that gonna be negative in all them holes we saw in that sweater?
That's our way of saying this was a negative stain and keeping track of the stains that I did test. So the pH-N means phenol neg.
Okay. And we go to slide 20. Sorry. And I want to focus on the bottom right photo here. What are we looking at in the bottom right of the 19th slide?
The bottom right photo is where the positive phenol stain was located. This would be the interior back portion.
What? In the back? But not in the front. That's weird.
Of the item, so like inside here, I don't know if you can see, but like in the interior, inside I flipped it inside out to test those stains.
So what we're looking at here in the bottom right, that's inside out, so that's why we can see what would be the tag.
Tag, correct, yes.
And it now and this says on here pH-POS. Does that stand for positive?
Positive, yes.
Okay. And so that area on the inside of if it was inside out, that area tested positive for a possible presence of blood. Correct. Okay.
But if it's positive, it's gonna be positive. It should be positive in the front. If it's gonna be positive in the back, to me, it should be positive in the front. I guess she'll get tired of me if I was up there, cause I that's what I would have said. How it gonna be positive on the inside out, and it is not positive on the front, but it's negative on the front. But all the holes in the front of the jacket, man, somebody got this thing set up.
Do the same sort of PowerPoint for the black hoodie that we tested that we talked about earlier as well.
Yes, I did.
And do those pictures that we took, were they put into a PowerPoint similar to this one?
Yes.
And do those pictures in the PowerPoint fairly accurately depict your observations as you test?
These folks trying to get a murder charge. I was sad, but they trying to get a murder charge.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
and permission to publish.
You still ain't got nothing. What's the prosecutor? They waste our time. But
And looking at the first slide of 44 that's on the screen, can you tell us this is just the same cover page?
Correct.
And going to the second slide here, what are we looking at here in this photo?
This would be the front of the black hoodie if worn.
And this is before, is this before testing has been done?
Yes.
I want to go
okay, y'all, pay attention to what she said, negative and positive on that pink outfit. And don't forget when they found the pink outfit, it was separate from the black. But then she said negative in the inside, on the outside of the outfit, negative, positive, and negative on the front side. Now let's see what she said about this jacket. And don't pay no attention about the marketing on the hoodie. It's because she had to use all that kind of stuff on it. That
slide 7. And what are we looking at here on slide 7 of this PowerPoint exhibit?
This is the hood area of the external portion, the external hood portion of the hoodie. I was trying to get accurate angles. That's why so many pictures. But
and is this again just standard overview before any testing has been done?
Yes.
And we go to slide 8. And what are we looking at here?
This is the interior.
why is the interior ate up like a animal been eating through it? This don't even look right. It look like somebody had made whatever they use. Like it got a straight. It's got a this ain't no knife though. I don't know what this is. I don't know what they use. I wonder did they use a box cutter just to cut this up. What did they didn't have to do all this to Naziah.
Like if you pulled the hood over your head, it would be.
And what is this? I don't even think that's the same hoodie. Oh, that's the inside of it. What is this though?
Area up here.
So you're looking at the inside of the hood that would touch the person's head.
Yes.
And slide 9. What in this photo are we looking at here, and has any testing been done at this point?
This is after testing. This is back to the front of the hoodie, plus obviously the sleeves. This is after ALS screening, which is alternate light source, which is used for screening for body fluids such as semen and saliva. I ALS the hoodie, and I marked those areas that had fluorescence to them with a silver Sharpie, so I could further test after done screening. And IR, which is infrared, is similar to. It's also an alternate light source, but it's more so for blood on dark items where the.
Okay, because I'm getting ready to ask you why did you use a different dye? And now I see why you use a different. Cause it's dark, and the pink color was white. I had
the dark fabric would become lighter, and if there's blood or possible blood present, it would appear darker. That anything that I saw, I marked with a yellow paint pen with IR next to it, so I can distinguish between the ALS samples, the ALS areas that I saw, and the IR areas that I saw.
Okay, and we see a lot of and I know you said color, but what portion of this is the IR versus the ALS? It may be easier for you to step down a little bit.
So the ones that I observed with IR, I actually wrote IR next to them. I don't know if that's visible on there, given how small the picture is, but other photos, I took pictures of certain areas, yeah.
If we just go to the next. And so, for example, that on the front, as we're looking at it, left side of the zipper, that's where IR illuminated.
Correct, where there's like where the icon, the hand of right there, and there's an arrow pointing to that large area, like those were areas that dropped out under IR, so I put IR next to it so I'll know what to follow up and how to follow up.
And that starts to indicate blood, correct? It's not a test for blood, but
it's a screening tool used to locate dark stains that may be.
So it's my blood, prosecutor. I hear you, boy, trying to say blood. No, she said it's a stain, a screening that you have to use
Possible blood.
for possible for blood.
and if we could go to slide 20.
He mad now.
And this is a closer view. Is this after you've done any other testing other than the light screen?
Yes.
Okay, what testing was done at this point based on this photo?
This is after the pheno testing was done. This particular picture is reflecting a phenopositive area. And it was also screened with IR. As you can see right over the swabs there, it says IR. And that's what led me to follow up with pheno.
But who pheno is it? Who pheno? Why don't you tell me who pheno is it?
Because I saw it under IR and it was phenopositive.
And where is this, if you're able to say, on that group?
So this would be, if I was wearing it, it would be in this area, the upper shoulder, bicep area. Yes.
For the record, the witness indicated to her right upper shoulder. Right.
On the right upper shoulder. If it was up there on the right upper shoulder, why ain't no pheno on the pink outfit? The pinky should have the most DNA on it than anything. But y'all didn't say that was on the top right. I don't know about this, y'all. I think this somebody else's jacket. I think this somebody else's husband. I could be wrong. There could be one of his old work jackets.
You said shoulder. Are you saying that this picture was taken from the right shoulder area of the hoodie?
Correct. Like I had to move the sleeve a little bit to get it in the picture with the ruler and the swabs, and it's like this area here. I call it the shoulder area.
We're going to look at slide 21. And again, can you tell us what we're looking at here? I'm going to ask you a couple follow-up questions.
So this is another phenopositive stain. This one is located on the rear of the sweatshirt, on the bottom right exterior of the sweatshirt.
Okay.
And you had, in the last photo that we looked at, it said stain 20, and then this one says stain 28 in the text area of the slide. What is it? How do those stain numbers get assigned?
That is for my purposes, so I can keep track of how many stains I tested and what stains I tested. I know if I give it a number, it's just I start from number one and I just go. It's a tracking system for me, so I won't double test the stain, and because we record out the number of stains tested in our system, so that's for me to keep track of how many stains I tested.
And if you know how many stains were identified on the black hoodie?
I can't recall offhand.
What? You can't recall.
Slide 22.
You sitting there with the information.
And what are we looking at here for this photo?
Those are the cartridges used in the HemaTrace test. As you can see, you read them per line. The first two only have the one line as the control line, which, because there's no visible line in the testing area, it is a negative result. And the third through fifth cartridge have the double line, so those are considered positive results.
And that's for stains. The stain numbers are listed there, correct?
Correct.
So that's stain 20, 28, and 38 that were positive on the HemaTrace test.
Yes.
Going to slide 23. And
When Chuddick, it went from being a homicide
It don't mean what you think. It don't mean I ain't no job is sad, but she still ain't proved me.
And what are we looking at here in the figure?
This was after pheno testing and the AP testing, which was the semen testing. And I put the key there because these are for the results that I wrote on the sweatshirt. So my tech reviewer and whoever's reviewing the photo would know what those meant when they saw them on the sweatshirt.
Oh, I like that.
You would agree with me that the majority of this sweatshirt is covered in your markings, correct?
Yes.
And going to slide 32 now. What are we looking at here in this photo on the 32nd slide?
This is the exterior of the hood towards the back of the hood. If you were wearing it, it would be like the back right of the hood.
And what testing is indicated on the back of the hood?
This was viewed with IR, and it was screened with IR first, and then I followed up with pheno testing in this instance.
And what was the result of your pheno testing of this area of the sweater?
So stain 37, which is at where the tip of the ruler is at the bottom, that was a very weak positive for pheno, and 36, which is upper towards my typing there, that was also a pheno weak positive.
And did you do any further testing with this section of the hood as a being positive? If you remember.
I don't recall offhand.
This still weird to me. This so weird because who would leave a blood would leave? Who would leave DNA anywhere to get caught? Who would leave DNA material somewhere to get caught? Who put this out there? Who did some officers put this out there? Who put this out there? Where they get it from? Because if I did somebody like that, if I'm trying to get rid of somebody in a situation, you're not going to find my DNA on nothing. So y'all trying to say that she came out of her clothes, they took off her clothes and do it what with the body? Because y'all claim y'all checked that water, the river, and the body wasn't in the river. What you think they did riding around in the car? Wasn't no DNA in the trunk. That's what y'all said. This is weird. This is the weirdest case I ever seen. And then you got a jacket right here, got everybody hold in negative pheno and positive just a tiny bit. Come on now. I can bleed out my finger and I have O+ positive blood, and it'll be like a whole lot of it dripping everywhere. Come on, man. Y'all gotta do better than this in this case. This is not gonna put Jarvis down for murder. This is not gonna get him for murder. It ain't enough to get him for murder. Not this to me. Maybe to them, but if I was on the jury, this be one of them that I wouldn't agree with right here. So nah. I don't even believe this hoodie. I don't believe this hoodie. Y'all gotta do better than this.
You had mentioned earlier that you sent new swabs, went back and took new swabs to send forward your DNA analysis, correct?
Correct.
Do you remember what stain swabs numbers you sent forward for that analysis?
On this one, it was stain 20, which was the shoulder stain, and stain 28, which was the one in the rear of the sweatshirt.
What? That's all? Oh, Lord. Job's gonna get away with murder. I'm serious. This is not enough.
Is there both of those stains, 20 and 28, that you sent forward were phenopositive and hemotrace positive, correct?
Correct.
There was a third one, I think it was 38, that was also hemotrace positive and phenopositive.
Yes.
What's the reason you only sent 2 of those 3 forward?
I sent one from a representative area, which was the one from here and the one in the back. The other one, is available to be tested in the future if necessary, but I selected 2 of the stronger phenopositive stains, and they were hemotrace positive stains. I sent those 2 because they were from 2 different areas on the sweatshirt.
Okay. And yeah, for the record, the witness indicated towards her right shoulder, and then the other area was from the back right side.
No, I selected the record. Okay.
From the lower back right.
Yes.
That's right, Judge. Make them talk clear.
In terms of the testing that you did and your experience testing and doing blood screening and things like that, are you able to talk about the quantity of results that you saw on the sweater at all? In terms of there being 38 swabs, at least 38 swabs, is that normal in your experience with there be that much on there, or are you able to talk about that?
I'm not able to say because it varies.
He can't say she can't give you that answer. Because that's not that person. Every incident is not the same, sweetie. Oh Lord have mercy. You know it varies. Come on, proxy. That's what I told y'all. Y'all got some A, B, C, D, E, F, G prosecutors. And the good one's gone. But the one on the defendant side is more powerful than the prosecutors. Because that question you just asked her made people who send out here like, where are you educated at and why you asked that question? What was the reason why you asked that question? It was a reason why you asked that question, though. There's a reason why he asked that. Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on. For 1 second. Let me see something. Let's see what he asked her again. Ooh, right here.
Is there both of those stains, 20 and 28, that you sent forward were phenopositive and hemotrace positive, correct?
Correct.
There was a third one, I think it was 38, that was also hemotrace positive and phenopositive.
Yes.
What's the reason you only sent 2 of those 3 forward?
I sent one from a representative area, which was the one from here and the one in the back. The other one, is available to be tested in the future if necessary, but I selected 2 of the stronger phenopositive stains, and they were hemotrace positive stains, I sent those two because they were from two different areas on the sweatshirt.
Okay. And yeah, for the record, witness indicated towards her right shoulder, and then the other area was from the back right side.
No, I said the back.
From the lower back right.
Yes.
Yeah, right. 'Cause they got to tighten that stuff up.
In terms of the testing that you did and your experience testing and doing blood screening and things like that, are you able to talk about the quantity of results that you saw on the sweater at all? In terms of there being 38 swabs, at least 38 swabs, is that normal in your experience that there be that much on there, or are you?
You asking her too many questions. See, you ask her too many questions. I wonder why people do that. They ask you a question, then they keep asking you a question, then they keep asking a question. You asking her too much. She could have divided that in half if you had to close your mouth and said some, and then like that. You ask her everything at once. She can't. All of that ain't together.
I'm not able to say because it varies from case to case.
Right. He know that.
And do you still have record number 8 up there?
No, you take back.
You indicated earlier that the 2 stain swabs that were sent forward were from stains 20 and 28, correct?
Correct.
And then going forward, they were labeled as in 5AD and 5BD.
Correct.
Are you able to tell which stain number corresponds to 5AD?
I would not be able to tell without looking at my notes.
With looking at your nose suppression memory?
Yes.
Then please do so, and then look back to the video.
Look at him like he know about a little. What do you think he know? That man kind of smart. Look at it.
Please remember to brush.
Yes.
What stain swab number that you gave it is 5AD?
5AD will be stain 20, which was the shoulder area stain.
And then 5BD would be 28.
Correct.
And that's the back right, lower back right side?
Correct.
That's weird though. Wait a minute. Hold up. She said indicate to her right shoulder. And then the other area was front and back.
That's a very weak positive for pheno, and 36, which is upper towards my typing there, that was also a pheno weak positive.
And did you do any further testing with this section of the hood because of the positive? If you remember.
I don't recall offhand.
It's weird how it's weak. It's weird. And okay in some spot. It's weird. I don't care nothing about no weather either. And they gonna get rid of that blood.
Now, you had mentioned earlier that you sent new swabs, or went back and took new swabs to send forward for DNA analysis, correct?
Correct.
Do you remember what stain swabs numbers you sent forward for that analysis?
On this one, it was stain 20, which was the shoulder stain, and stain 28, which was the one in the rear of the sweatshirt.
Okay, one moment.
I don't think Jarvis did it.
Both of those stains, 20 and 28 that you sent forward, were phenopositive and hemotrace positive. positive and pheno positive.
Yes.
What's the reason you only sent 2 of those 3 forward?
I sent one from a representative area, which was the one from here and the one in the back. The other one, like, is available to be tested in the future if necessary, but I selected 2 of the stronger phenopositive stains, and they were hemotrace positive stains. I sent those 2 because they were from 2 different areas on the sweatshirt.
Okay. And yeah, for the record, the witness indicated towards her right shoulder, and then the other area was from the back right side.
No, I just selected the right.
Oh.
The lower back right.
Yes. In
terms of the testing that you did and your experience testing and doing blood screening and things like that, are you able to talk about the quantity of results that you saw on the sweater at all? In terms of there being 38 swabs, at least 38 swabs, is that normal in your experience that there be that much on air, or are you able to talk about that?
I'm not able to say because it varies from case to case.
Fair enough.
That defensive team about to tear them up.
And do you still have record number 8 up there?
No,
you indicated earlier that it's the 2 stain swabs that were sent forward were from stains 20 and 28, correct?
correct.
And then going forward, they were labeled as ending in 5BD and 5BD.
Correct.
Are you able to tell which stain number corresponds to 5BD?
I would not be able to tell without looking at my notes.
With looking at your nose suppression overlay?
Yes.
Then please do so and then look back to the video.
A mess. I don't know. Oh, I don't think Travis did that, y'all. I'm sorry, but I think he more of a coward than a killer.
Just remember to brush.
Yes.
What stain swab number that you gave it is 5BD?
5AD will be stain 20, which was the shoulder area stain.
And then 5BD would be 28.
Correct.
And that's the back right side.
Correct.
I have another question.
Dun 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 dun. Get ready, baby. Better get your BC. Cause they about to get on your nerve. Better get you a goodie powder. Sister. But y'all talking about, let us see. Oh, they finished? Oh, they finished. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Hold up. Yeah, that's good. They doing a quick case, y'all. They did a they must be doing another trial. Mhm. Hold on, y'all. Here it come. He getting ready to come, y'all.
Some of the things I think you testified to make sure that I'm clear on that. And so we'll start with the black hoodie. That's where we started, I think, on direct. You tested a number of spots on the black hoodie. So you guys started with the IR, you said, right? To determine if any of the spots you see were potential blood. Some of those spots could have been dirt, mud, anything else, right?
It's possible.
Could have created a color of the spot on the shirt. Or the hoodie, fair to say?
Very safe.
Okay. And so once you marked all of the spots that tested presumptively positive under, you started with the ALS, so you correct, right? And then you went from there to the IR,
Correct.
and then from there you went to the fetal healing.
Correct.
Okay. And so of all the spots that you tested, there were 3 that were positive for blood. Is that correct?
Hey y'all, hey y'all. Yeah, yeah, she getting them. She getting them. She getting them. Look at her. Look at her. You did say 3 on. You said front, back. You said front, back, and at the rear. All right now. Get it right now.
On the black
On the
hoodie,
black hoodie.
there were multiple that tested positive, but I focused on the ones that had a stronger female positive were the ones that I focused on.
Okay. So you didn't do any confirmatory testing on the ones that tested, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Why?
All of those you sent to for testing for DNA.
Yes.
Just 2 for DNA, y'all. Just 2. Was it with testing for sent for on it? 2 was sent for DNA. Don't be looking like that.
And then moving on to the pink jumpsuit, again, you tested a number of spots on the jumpsuit for fetal healing,
Correct.
for blood, presence of blood, right?
Possible presence, yes.
And based on my review of the pictures, it looks like there was at least
least 10 on the pink jumpsuit. Yeah.
That's not.
But blood,
Was there only one spot on the jumpsuit that tested that you confirmed the blood?
Well, it wasn't. It was tested with phenol, which is the possible presence of blood. I didn't do the human trace to confirm that it's human blood because of preliminary.
Foundational
ooh-wee. But she said through your strike, boy. Wee.
It was a small enough stain that you were concerned of that it would be consumed if you tried to do additional testing.
Yes.
It was that small, y'all. It was that small. Come on now. You ain't talking about, come on now, that's a human.
We're talking about, just for clarification, the spot on the actual jumpsuit, right? The spot that you were swabbing was small.
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
And you don't know what all the other areas on the jumpsuit were that you tested that had different colors on them.
As far as what they were,
What the substance was.
no, I couldn't.
You were also given a number of other samples of things to test. Is that correct?
Correct.
I think you tested some trunk carpet,
Yes.
and that was tested at for with failing, correct?
Correct.
And that was negative.
Yes.
What? The Trump? What? Ain't nothing back there. So y'all, he didn't put it in the trunk. Did y'all? I want to see that they do the seat cover.
You tested a driver's floor mat.
Yes.
Is that from a vehicle?
Yes.
You tested that for blood, presence of blood,
Yes.
using the phenolphthalein,
Correct.
and that was negative.
Correct.
Oh, wait. Let's see that they get the seat. The floor mat was negative. That boy on second base now. Let's see he gonna make it a third.
You tested driver's seat, cutting from a driver's seat,
Yes.
and that's also from a vehicle, presumably.
Yes.
Okay, that was also negative.
Correct.
Woo! It all went to third base. Let's see. She gonna strike her out, strike the batter out, give him a ball. Is he gonna run it home? Let's see what's gonna happen, y'all.
And then there's a sample that was taken from, it says hump trim. Did you swab the trim yourself, or was it a swab that was given to you to test? Do you recall?
I did receive a large plastic piece from a trunk trim that I did test. Yes.
Okay, and so you tested that also for phenolphthalein, or with phenolphthalein for the presence of blood. Sorry.
Correct.
And that tested negative.
Correct.
Woo! Now we got a runner on first and a runner on third. And it's 2 outs. We got a run. We got a run on first and a run on third, and it's 2 out, y'all. Come on now. You're gonna have to be a base hit or either home run. You're gonna strike out. So far, it's a run on first and a run on third, 2 outs, and he's still at bat. He's still at bat. He just came up to the bat. All right, let's see what you're gonna do, bro.
The things that you tested from, do you know if they were all from the same vehicle?
I received parts from what was labeled on the package from 2 different vehicles on different submissions.
Okay, do you know what type of vehicles they were?
One was listed on the submission form as a Cadillac Escalade, and there was
What? Hold up. So y'all swipe Jarvis truck? What about the girl, Suburban, and her ultimate? Let me see. Cause we just threw a ball in there. We just threw a ball in there.
One, it was a vehicle, a Nissan Sentra, if I'm recalling correctly.
Okay.
So why y'all didn't do the Suburban? That's weird. Y'all mean to tell me that his phone was on the back seat of the Suburban and y'all didn't test that? Man, y'all have did this, man. That y'all don't want that man to go down for murder. Cause y'all didn't do y'all job. That means that 2 balls and no strikes. And you got to run on first and third. And it's 2 outs.
And so on separate vehicles, you were given some, well, I looks like maybe you were given actual door handles to swap. That seem correct?
I didn't receive any door handles. I received swabs of
the door
certain
handles.
parts of vehicles, yes.
Okay, and that was from the vehicle.
Yes.
Okay. And you tested that for blood, correct?
Correct.
And you used the phenolphthalein test,
Correct.
and also it looks like you did the Phenostix test on that,
Correct.
and both were negative.
Both were negative, yes.
Wow, 3 balls. Goddamn, the base about to be loaded. One ball, girl. Throw another ball up in there. Ain't no job inside. I'm just saying what they doing, y'all. I gotta get a fruit credit. Whoo, Lord, negative. Need one more negative up in him. Then the base gonna be loaded.
You were also given some swabs from a trunk sleeper.
Yes.
And you did the same 2 tests on that, correct?
Yes.
And those were also negative for blood.
Yes.
Bam. All right, y'all. The base loaded. Oh, now you can't do nothing but run in third base. If you hit that ball, your butt got to be hauling, bro. Unless they catch it. Okay, y'all. The base loaded. 2 outs. Run at bat. Let's see what we got here. They gotta open your eye, baby.
And then it looks like you had another trunk door frame swab.
Yes.
Were you just given a swab, or you weren't given like the door yourself?
Correct.
Okay. And you tested that with both the Phenostix and Phenolphthalein,
Correct.
and those were both negative.
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Well, go another ball. You better get somebody gonna pitch some. You ain't pitching nothing, Miss Forensics. You got it. 1 ball, no strikes. And the base is loaded. Oh, Lord.
And I just kind of want to talk, I guess, generally about the presence of blood, or lack of presence of blood. Blood doesn't necessarily disappear, or the presence of blood doesn't necessarily disappear just because you clean something, per se.
It's possible.
But it's possible that it would not test positive for blood, but it also, something that had been cleaned could also test positive for blood still, even if I don't see it.
Correct.
Okay, that's
So, for example, if I cut my finger with a knife and I get blood on the floor.
so anyway, that's what hold up, honey. Slow down. There's 1 ball and 1 strike. She got you on that one. Okay. So now you gonna get a blood on the floor. Wipe it with a Clorox. What? Let me move that with. Okay, got 1 ball, 1 strike, y'all, and 2 outs. Then the base loaded. What she said about that? Let me see what she said about that Clorox. Cause he told them not to clean that thing. Now, hold on. Hold on.
about the presence of blood, or lack of presence of blood. Um, Blood doesn't necessarily disappear. The presence of blood doesn't necessarily disappear just because you clean something. Fair to say?
It's possible.
But it's possible that it would not test positive for blood, but it also, something that had been cleaned could also test positive for blood still, even if I don't see it.
Correct.
Okay. So for example, if I cut my finger with a knife and I get blood on the floor, wipe it with a Clorox wipe, somebody can still test that for blood and potentially see evidence of blood having been there.
Potentially.
I mean, there's tools like luminol that can detect blood, correct?
Correct.
And I think you use that in one of your tests in this case. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So it is used, right? Okay. Blue Star is another tool that can be used to detect blood if there's an assumption or presumption that it's been cleaned. Fair to say?
It is. We don't use Blue Star though.
We use luminol instead.
Correct.
Okay.
They don't switch up on you. So okay, I got she threw a strike. They threw a strike. Strike two, one ball. Base loaded. Strike two. Come on, defend. They did too. Yeah.
You don't have a test that can timestamp the presence of biological material, right?
We do not.
Okay. So you can't testify when blood is deposited, presumptively blood deposited.
Okay, one out, y'all. One out. Strike. One out, y'all. And the base is loaded. Defense. Gotta do better.
You also don't test for how it got there.
Correct.
Okay. I don't think thank you.
Okay. Let's see what he gonna say. Let's see what he said. She said, I don't think I have anything else. Well, come on.
Ms. Green, Ms. Quick just asked you about the samples that tested positive or presumptively positive of phenolphthalein and hemostasis. You said you focused on the stronger ones. First, what do you mean by the stronger ones?
I'm gonna ask that question, but you asked it late. I wonder what she mean by the strong blood and the light. That light. That's what I couldn't understand either. Boy, they want that man down for murder, boy.
Depending on the amount of possible blood that's there,
Oh.
sometimes the reaction can be like a stronger pink or a faint pink, or it can be instant, like a blaring pink. It just depends on how much is there. And the ones that, like, I had some weak positives up there, but I also had the ones that were like instant bright pink. That's what I consider a stronger pink.
And those are the ones that you focused on to send forward for further DNA testing, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and when you go through and do all of that work that you did in terms of the ALS, the IR, the pheno testing, and semen testing, what is the reason that you're doing that? Is it to get the best possible sample to go forward, or is it something else?
It's true. Get the best possible sample going forward. The one that would possibly have the most body fluid in it. We sent forward for DNA, and in this case, blood testing, because when the clothing was submitted, the person that received the case and had case details, it was possible sexual assault listed on the lab request form.
Okay, so that's the reason you did the semen testing.
Correct.
So what did it come out then? What did the semen come out to? The test come out to be? Come on now, because see, you didn't tell us that. You didn't say that at first. So what did the semen test come out to? We ain't gonna know that today.
Thank you.
That lady about to run out that mother sucker. Look at her running at her. Look at her. She say he ain't gonna eat nothing else. I'm tired, but y'all done had us out here in it outfield too long. Yo, I tell you, these folks, yeah? Yeah, what y'all think about them evidence? What y'all think about them evidence? What do y'all think going on here? Do y'all think they got enough to him? They still can't say Jarvis did. They still ain't say who the DNA belonged to. They still ain't told us nothing. They ain't told us nothing. And then she just told us at the end what time it is. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, y'all. I don't find no strong evidence for to say Job. I don't think Jabba would have did her that way. Not the way they trying to say. I don't think we got enough. I don't think they got enough, y'all. From what she just set up there. They ain't get no out the hammer, out the trunk, out the, they ain't even touched the truck where the phone came from. Them folks didn't even touch the trunk. Let me say the back seat. But the girl car, truck. The only thing that I can see that they got Jarvis on real good is what allegedly happened to Natalia. But they didn't tell us too much about who DNA it was. How we know how we know that's this, whoever set that up, whoever plot that, did something real stupid. They put the evidence out in the woods so he can get caught. So that person can get caught. Somebody doing something in this case, y'all. Somebody doing something in this case. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out of here.